Hey y'all, my name is Iver Robinson, and I'm so happy to be sharing just a little bit of my story. I chose today because today's actually my birthday, and I'm turning 30 today. Thank God for allowing me to see 30 years. And I just thought it was like a perfect time to reflect just on God's goodness and all that He's brought me through. And I just can't thank Him enough. And I wore this shirt because this is my life's testimony, but God. I mean, there were so many times where people said that I was never going to make it, that I wasn't enough, that I didn't have this, I didn't have that, but God. But God stepped in and He interceded on my behalf. And I just remember just growing up, we grew up in the church, but sports were a really big part of our lives, so we missed a lot of church. And as I started to grow up, I started realizing that, I wanted my own healing. I wanted my own faith. I wanted my own breakthrough. And that's what I asked God for. And I laid everything down at the cross, so I thought. And I just asked God just to deliver me, just to help me, and just to help my heart to heal and let go of some of this unforgiveness. And I started realizing, it wasn't a one-stop shop thing, that over and over again that I would have to continue to forgive, that I would have to continue to let go, and I would have to continue to heal this little girl inside of me, because out of your heart will flow your issues. And as I started going through different situations, I realized that I hadn't quite let go of certain things, and that God was still tugging at me, and He was still pulling at my heart, and He was wanting more of me, and He was craving that. He was saying, Ivor, I'm right here in the midst. It doesn't have to be this way, but I was so used to the weight of everything being on my shoulders. I was used to that life. I was used to it, and I was thinking, well, this is all that there is. This is all that there is. And, this must be what God has for me. And so many times God stopped me in my track and tried to get me to see Him. And in hard times, I would just fix my eyes on Him. And God says, not just in the hard times, but all the time, I want you to cast all your cares on me, put all your burdens on me, and believe that I am who I say I am. And I was like, man, I kind of separated things, and I said, man, God, this thing is going to take big faith. This thing is going to take little faith, and you can have these things that take little faith. When it comes to those big things, I'm just like, I don't know if I can let go of it. And God was just continue to work on me and wrestle with my spirit. And every single day, I'm just striving just to let it go, to release it unto Him. And one of the things I've been meditating on is in Philippians. Do not be anxious about anything, but with prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God. And I kept forgetting that with thanksgiving part, with thanksgiving, rejoicing and remembering what He's already done, and thanking Him for the victories that are to come. And so that changed my spirit, that changed my attitude, to start rejoicing now, to start to walk in those blessings that I knew that God was going to give me through my obedience and through my healing. And today I stand and I just am continuing to work and get closer to God and yearn for that intimacy that's going to heal me and that's going to make me whole. But through this all, but God has been the master. But God, He has ordained my steps. But God, He has cleared the path. But God, He's done things that, of course, I don't even know about. But He made a way, and He'll make a way for you, and I thank God for that. So if you're anxious about anything, if you're saying, but God, how is that going to happen? God, I know You're calling me and You're casting this vision on me, but I don't see it. I don't see how You're going to do it. And God's saying, trust the process. Trust the process and know that it's going to work out, that He's going to make a way. So on today, I'm just praying that God would just continue to work on your heart, that you would just trust Him and believe late in the midnight hour that He's going to turn it around, because He's faithful. So rejoice today. Thank you.